Welcome to the Game of Life TV. I'm Louise Presley-Turner, one of the UK's leading lifestyle and business coaches and author of Finding a Future That Fits. And I help you to find your future, build your business and to love your life. Now today I'm going to share with you an awesome technique that I have learned from the wonderful Donna Eden called tapping in the joy. It's dead simple to do and takes no more than 10 seconds. But before I show you, let me explain why it's important to tap in more joy in the first place. Now, did you know that our standard of living nowadays is far greater than at any other time in the history of mankind? I know sometimes it may not feel like it, but as a society we are better paid, fed and healthier than at any other time. Yet studies tell us that we're actually the unhappiest we've ever been. So why is this? Now the answer lies in our conditioning. Over countless generations, our minds have been programmed to look for the negative or to strive for things that we haven't got. We have literally been conditioned to look for things that are wrong with our lives. You know, from not having enough money, probably one of the biggest things, to maybe worrying about the way that we look. We filter out all the wonderful things we already have and focus on what's missing or what's not working. But in doing so, we wind up chasing our tails, always looking for the next thing that we think will bring us happiness and complete us. But the reality is we never get there. Now, here is an interesting thing for you to think about. Imagine that you have won a substantial amount of money, enough so that you wouldn't have to worry anymore. Now, if you were to make a list and on one side of your list, you were to list all the things that you would change if money were no issue. So you might pay off your mortgage, maybe, or you might change your career or start a business or buy a sports car or have loads of luxury holidays. But on the other side of your list, you were to list all the things that would stay exactly the same, regardless of how much money you had in the bank. So your friends, your family, the favourite foods that you enjoy, your preference in music and films, etc. Now, what this exercise demonstrates is that, we wouldn't change very much, no matter how much money we actually had. Now, what I want you to know is this. Everything that you need to live a happy and fulfilling life already exists in your life. Now think about that and let that seep into your consciousness. Everything that you need to live a happy and fulfilling life already exists in your life. To truly comprehend this, we need to take a few step backs from our hectic lives and look through different eyes. It's only your conditioning and your observation of the world around you that makes you feel so discontented. So what if your neighbour or friend has just had the most gorgeous, uber cool state-of-the-art kitchen fitted, or has just bought a really cool pair of designer heels? Do you honestly think that they are any happier than you? Be honest, do you? If you were to acquire a new kitchen or buy a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes, how long would that happiness really last? A week maybe, a fortnight, a few months? Eventually it would wear off and you would be off in search of your next fix. So in order to help you to appreciate what you already have, I want to show you a daily practice called tapping in the joy. This super quick exercise will help you to retain a feeling of gratitude for far longer, as it trains the nervous system to bring more feelings of joy. It helps to imprint the good moments in your life and helps to reprogram your mind for gratitude and to see the positive more readily. Fancy giving it a go? Well, here is what we are going to do. I want you to bring something to mind that you feel really grateful for, or just, a really nice, happy memory. You're then going to tap your third eye between your eyebrows with your middle fingers, just like I'm doing, for about 10 seconds. Now, this literally taps the feeling into what is your first acupuncture point in your nervous system, and it helps to rewire your brain. So just keep tapping along with me whilst focusing on that happy thought or memory. And as you do this, just know that you are firing up new positive neural pathways in your brain. You can also tap in a positive affirmation such as, my life is more fabulous every day and I look forward to what each new hour brings. Or what I sometimes like to do is focus on a future goal that I want to manifest whilst tapping. So visualising what it is I'm wanting to create in my future. As always, I say be your own scientist. Try it for yourself. Be consistent with it. Doing it for a day probably won't make much difference. So make it a daily practice for the next month and see how you get on, see how you feel. Learning to be grateful really is a skill that we need to relearn. Once we can appreciate all the wonderful things that we already have in our lives, we can possibly for the first time be truly happy and complete. So here's to living what they call with an attitude of gratitude. I would love your feedback, so take a second right now to comment on the live Facebook thread right below this video and share with me what you are grateful for today. Let's get some really good vibes going. Now that's it for this week, folks. I hope this video has served you and it gets you tapping in more joy. For more videos like this and to get your free planner, come and join my list along with thousands of other women in the UK and beyond over at thegameoflife.co.uk. Remember, you are on this planet with a very special mission and the world needs you to shine and do your thing.